We're gonna do some foam rolling for the lats. Every gym has a foam roller. They have most of them have a few ones. They might differ in the firmness that you can get. You can also have your own if you want to invest into that, and if you looking to be long-term into lifting. Okay, so now from here, what we're gonna do, we're gonna set up the position. So we wanna have a foam roller not onto the lower back. We like Karim just did. Like we want to start from the lower part of your lats, just like below your shoulder blades. Right, we can have the hips down on the floor like that. But we also can lift the hips off the ground. So we want to position the feet a little bit closer towards the buttocks, right? And to start rolling, we're gonna give ourselves a really, very big hug, okay? To pull all the slack out of your muscles, and we're gonna work slowly up and down, taking deep breaths in and out. We're gonna roll slowly up and down, making sure not to go over your lower back over here, and not to drop the roller onto your cervical spine or your neck area, keeping the head in line with your shoulders, so looking straight up into the ceiling. And you can roll over like that, nice and slow, for 30 to 60 seconds. Then you can also position yourself a little bit to the right or the left of your body on the roller, and you can roll out a little bit of the sides as well. Next stage, we can introduce a little bit of movement in this exercise, right? So Karim's gonna bring his feet a little bit closer to the butt, raises the hips off the ground, and gonna extend the arms in front of himself. So from here, we're keeping the hips in line with the rib cage. We don't want to flare the rib cage up and drop the hips down. You might feel like you're having a little bit better foam roll and extension in here, but we don't really need that. So from here, Karim's gonna separate his arms, palms facing back. He's gonna drop his hands behind him, trying to keep the hands nice and straight, slow movement. We're not going fast and erratic over here. We want to control that movement at the bottom position as he brings it out, the hands out. He's taken big breath into his lungs, and then exhales, bring the hands up. So you can also move into position like what he did just over here, bend the elbows and work external rotation and internal rotation, moving up and down. We can also do a W, like a shoulder press. So we're pulling those shoulder blades in nice and tight, and we're gonna extend the arms forward and back down, and again forward and back down. Depending how tight you are, you want to spend a little bit of time working and incorporating all these exercises, all these movements in. The next stage, what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on to the side, and we're gonna foam roll the lats into this position over here. So Karim's gonna take his hand out and reach out as far as he can. So from here again, we're gonna lift the hip off the ground, and we're gonna apply some pressure into the lats, and we're gonna foam roll nice and slow. We don't want to go too low onto the rib cage as well. So we want to keep the roller kind of like closer to the armpit, a little bit, a couple inches below that. So rolling 30 to 60 seconds over here. Then we can introduce some movement as well, like bending the arm. Also we can do extending the arm up and down. We can do rotations. Also we bringing in hand up and down, supinating the palm up and down with a straight hand once in this position. Yeah, so working and stretching, foam rolling all the tissues around the armpit area here. If you feel sort of pins and needles in your fingers, you might have gone and compressed some nerves over here. So make sure to ease off a little bit and get that sensation to go back to normal, and then go back into the foam rolling position again. So we're going to do one side, then you're going to turn on to the other side, and just practice, build up the tolerance on the foam roller, going from the less firm into a really very firm one, to get that extra benefit of foam rolling.